Siemi family, Kembo Kembo na Tanzania Mazulu. Family, how are you doing? We are one more time online. I think all of you can see my screen. We're going to some of my videos to get a better understanding. In all of my videos, one thing you're gonna find out is I always preach with scriptures. And if not, I talk about the scriptures. Our forefathers, they were called the people of the book. If today we have certain people asking us, who are you guys? And today we're calling us all Africans, it's because of lack of knowledge. That's why we adopted the name that we had at last, which means human. Bena umuntu mwana bantu banababeto, the children of the house, human. That's why we used to believe on the man that used to be like a representative, son of man. All of us are son of men's, which means that we are Malekis, which means we are the son of men's, the son of God. They joined, they sang with him. So this means we came from somewhere. We are not like the others. This is our identity. Our identity means that we have a promised land. We have a land where we have to go. We have promises that the Most High gave us. We have laws and statutes and commandments that the Most High gave us. You see? And if someone started to say, no, you are just Africans, then you have to define it. You have to explain. Yeah? Or if someone starts saying, no, I am just a Mexican, black Mexican or Afro-American, you have to explain, because we are the people of the book. Today, we have different kinds of people saying, stop reading out of the Bible. Do no more believe in the Bible. Ancient Testament, the lie. New Testament, the lie. Then they start into lelling things about spirituality. They start into lelling things where we come from. Chariot will pick us up to go to Mars. We will live in the Middle East and etc. And that's why I'm making this movie, to bring some things clear. Beyond the rivers of Ethiopia. It's called this movie. And we're going to clarify different kinds of things. Okay? Because it's not a joke, huh? It's not a joke. In this moment, we have people drinking, half-naked women's running over streets, people doing sports. We have different kinds of people doing different kinds of stuff. But how many people knows about those kinds of truths that you know if you are watching these kinds of things? How many people knows that they have to be prepared because it's a gathering coming? How many people know that? How many people knows that the world will be judged? How many people knows? Even in the time of coronavirus, they think, oh, it is just a joke. The coronavirus will pass and I will have my normal life again. But not for Tatanzambi's children. Tatanzambi's children are well prepared because the Mwandansemi is preparing them. It's telling them exactly what will happen. And that's why everything will be fine for them. Now, today, Before I even start to go further, the I wanted to give you like 5 minutes about to tell you about the Beulah project, which is a very very important project. Now, um, I have explained it like 1,000 times. The Beulah is a non-profit charity. If you help the Beulah, you are helping the Beulah to build something for you, which means that something for the community in Beulah in Angola, so that they can have schools to learn about agriculture, to learn how they can to learn to go to school, yeah, to go to school, then to do some agriculture, etc. In the Beulah, there are different kinds of aspects. We can put workers there. We need teachers. We have different kinds of things people can do. Beulah is not a joke. Beulah is not a joke because I used to be, I am black. Yeah, I am also Bakongo. Yeah, this is my tribe. I am a Congo. Yeah, what we all are. And you know, but I grew up in Europe. I have a complete Europe mentality, even if I have so much love for my people. And this Beulah charity has his statues and everything is well prepared. It's not a joke. Everything is well prepared. There are some people lelling too much and doing here a little, there a little, not the Beulah. And the Beulah is not from Mikhael Massa. The Beulah is from the Most High. It is where we're gonna marry with Tatanzambi. Again, the Beulah is in the sub-Saharan Africa. The Beulah land is not a joke. It's not fantasy. The Beulah land exists. You see? And if Tatanzambi want us to do something for him, we have to go and to ask, what do you really want to do? And I've explained different kinds of things. Today, we are building a community in Beulah for the people because we know through these people, we're going to find also our peace, which means that these people will also help us in certain things. It is a given and taken in a given. And some people does not know because they never asked. And, then we have, like it always is, and let me go to the scriptures. By the way, we do not talk about Beulah here today, but let me go a little bit to the scriptures to show you something. Because it's very important to know about the Beulah, because we are also in Beulah, we are also building a community for the people in the diaspora, which means that everyone can come and contribute with some others together, if you like, or alone, to build up different kinds of things in the Beulah. And that's why I have talked and made videos about Angola to say, hey, if you want, you can go and let's see, you can go to Beulah. You can also live in Angola like you want. I told them, the people, the prices of the houses. I made everything clear. Yeah. And if some people want to put themselves together, I don't think that one person want only to live in Beulah. So this means all of us want to live one day in Beulah. So it's also about, we can also put ourselves together, contribute together, and build something over there, which will be also a very, very amazing idea. But there are certain people They think they can fool the Most High. We have different kinds of people. They think they can, they are wiser than the Most High. They think they are smart. Let us go to the book of I always forget his name. James. We're going to James 2, 2 to 6. Now, it says, oh, for if a man wearing gold ring and fine clothing comes into your assembly, and a poor man in shabby clothing also comes, and if you pay attention to the one who wears the fine clothing and say, "You sit here in a good place," while you say to the poor man, "You stand over there," or "Sit down at my feet," have you not then made distinctions among yourself and become judges with evil thoughts? Listen, beloved brothers, has not Yah chosen those who are poor, who are poor, who are poor, who are poor, who are poor in the world to be rich? What means that? Beulah is not a small thing. Beulah have more money than everyone can have. It is the most highest dwelling. You know? So what happens here? Let us read. Again, listen, beloved brothers, has not Yah chosen the poor in the world to be rich in faith and in of their kingdom, which he has promised to those who love him? To everyone? Which he have promised to those who love him. Now I reject the Bible. 9, which he have promised to those who love him. Which means that if you do not stay in the statutes and commandments, and you're trying to follow people that do some sacrifices, to get in power, calling some demonic powers, throwing away some snaps, to calling some demonic powers, you can't find this way no more. Beulah is not for you. And Beulah is for the poor. So the Beulah project is made so that not only the rich, because if you have money, you can contribute. You can come and buy your land. It's very cheap. You can buy your houses, you can do your agriculture. You can do whatever you want. It was there. It is there. We can put ourselves together, and build. This is what this Beulah stands for. But what is with the poor people? What is with the people that want to one day to be like, "Oh, Babylon, Babylon, come out of her"? What is with them? How do these people come from the Caribbean islands? Where the people from the China, the people from the India? How will they find the people from the Western Africa, from everywhere? Beulah is not a small thing. It needs people with head and brain. And that's why the Tanzambi has said, Michael, 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 before I do all these things and give you any money, the people in Beulah need food. They need food because you cannot eat the things that is somewhere in Beulah. Or, I do not want to go too much because the scriptures will tell you today a lot of things, because today we're going to talk about this treasures, beyond the rivers of Ethiopia. Not Western Africa, not Eastern Africa. We're going to go deeper in everything in the scriptures. Again, he say people need to eat. The whole world must be fed from you guys. Which means that the kingdom of Congo, which means that Zaire Congo, Congo Brazzaville, Congo Gabon, up to the Cameroon there, Yaoundé and stuff. He said, "I will give it to you, Mikhael." Just to tell you. So please, what did Tatanzambi do next? He said, go do the next steps, and first show them a little about the spirituality to be protected. And now today, we have awoken healers. I am not the only healer here now. We have awoken uh, people that see things, people that dream. We have awoken different kinds of people in all these things like spiritual baptism, fasting and fasting and prayers, learning here a little from the brothers, learning there a little from the brothers. We are going forward. But we have different kinds of people that say, no, throw everything away. I know the fast way. Let's build for our own. But this is not from the Tatanzambi. But you have dishonored the poor man, said Tatanzambi. Are not the rich the ones who oppress you and the ones who drag you into court? You see? Now, this is the problem here, you know? This is the problem here. Many of our people, think they can trick the Most High, but the Most High is well prepared. He have given the star of Alvar to his childrens. He put it into their foreheads. If there's something happening in my place here, if something want to happen in group Massa, yeah, it is Mikhael that will come from the heaven with his angels. Do you want the references? It was Mikhael that fought. Mikhael. A little attention. You see, we have to work together. And if people think they have to build by their own, let's try. Try. You see? And we have here some people really, they have to learn from the start, from the beginning. That's why we are today here. We're going to teach some basics about not Beulah, but about the promised land. Okay? Of course, Tatanzambi say a big man, or how can I explain? A man. Can you hear me? Oh, yes, you can hear me. Yes, the Tanzambis say that a big man, a man of power, like the nations are today, they must be first taken to captive, which means you cannot go like this, like straight that directly to the white man and put them into jail and tell them, here, you have done this and this and this and this. No, the Tanzambi has a way for us. And in this way, he will take away the people that does not belongs to him. But now, listen to this preaching very careful that I'm going to give you today. It will be food for you and your children forever and ever. Sammy family, Sammy, all of y'all, in this moment, you have different kinds of people doing different kinds of stuff outside there, and we are spending our time to learning about the Tanzambi, to get the food, to get the food in us, because we want to know. We want to go home. We want to save those who we can save. This is wonderful. But people today, they will laugh at us. Yeah. I was for 10 minutes outside, everyone is lucky. Everyone is fine, even in the time of coronavirus. But we are praying and fasting. We are trying to find out. Now, I will twisting things to make these things here a little bit complicated, but it will be so fine. Let me start. Kembo na Tatanzambi ya Masulu. Tatanzambi Mpungu Tulendo. It's me, Mikhael. Open the doors. Let our people understand. It is time. Now, Ingeta. Ingeta, Papa. Ingeta. Now, brothers and sisters, where is the promised land? Let us go back and learn. Okay, it's very, very important. First of all, let us go to some very fast scriptures. Okay. Exodus 20. The commandments, right? And Yah spoke all these words, saying, I am Tatanzambian Pungutulindo, brought you out of where? Of Egypta. Brought you out of where? Of Egypta. So, you Bantus, if someone asks you, who are you? You say, I am a Bantu. And our father brought us out of Egypt. Not that we are Egyptians or have a part. No, we are not. We are different. This is the first thing. For to put these things together, yeah, we're going precept upon precept. Jeremiah 2 and 11. It says, has a nation changed its gods, even though thought they are not gods, but my people have changed their glory for that which does not profit. Which means that if someone asks, so why you saying that you are being a Bantu, which means that you are the Israelites, yeah? If there is no God of Israel, this is what they say, yeah? All of them are Egyptian gods, but the God of Israel say, no, we have our God. And if we today fall, it's because we have changed our God. And we are going now back to our gods. But you guys have not changed your gods. You are what you are. And now look, here's the next precept for you. And just to make this with Egypt a little bit clear, before we are going to deeper stuff, because all this has to do, we're going to Deuteronomy 4 and 19. It says, and beware lest you raise your eyes to heaven, and when you see the sun and the moon and the stars and all the host of heaven, you be drawn away and bow down to them and serve them. Things that the Tanzambian Pundi has allowed to all the people under the whole heaven. But the Tanzambia has taken you and brought you from where? The furnace of Egypta. Where did we go? Where did we go? This Tatanzambi that always say, with the first thing what he say, he's not saying, no, you was not my children, no, keep the commandment. No, he always say, he is the father. And brothers, you are talking here to someone. My name is Mikhael Massa. So he say, he is the father that brought you out of Egypt. So if someone asks you, who is your father? You have to say, my father, my power that I worship has nothing to do with the Islamic moon or the Jesus sun worship. No, my father, he brought me out of the furnace of African, Egyptian, Sudanese, and all those other people that used to be Egyptians. To where? Then they have to ask, so who are you? I said, did you see Bantu people in China? Did the Bantu people go to Ashkenaz in Germany? Did they go to Gomer? Did they go to Russia? Did they go to America? Now the thing's going to be clear. Where is the promised land? Where did they go? And what is there? What is the basic what is the secret of the promised land? We're gonna hear it today. So I hope your belt is very, very good binded, because this will be deep. Very easy. For those people that thinks we are Egyptians, we have to follow this. Blah, blah, blah. No, the Tanzambi has statutes and commandments. The prophets came and they was always saying, we cannot reject the book. There are certain things in the book that belongs to us. You know? Now, we are going to the first step. We want to see this one here. Climate of Africa. So now, brothers and sisters, I will try to make everything big so that everyone can see, because every one of us has to learn. Everyone can change, and everyone has a chance to change. So, warm desert climate. What means desert? Because it's here only Africa. It used to be like I want also a little bit from the Middle East and stuff. Here they show a little. All this is desert. You see, West Africa. What is West Africa? A desert. A desert. A desert. A desert. Wait. We want to see who is smart here. Even in this map, you see it. The same climate what they have here, they have it also here. That's why they used to say, "Oh, we have in the Iraq, we have brown people," because they see a little bit sun. They say they have brown people. It's winter over there. The winter over there is, in Southern Africa it's cold. In the Beulah land, it's a little bit colder than in the Luanda, in the capital. But not so cold like it is in the desert. In the desert, hey, you can have minus grades. This desert is a desert. So in every map, you will find it. So give me the map, please. Come on, let me find a better one. This one is too red. I want another one. Climate in Africa, so now, okay, can you make it a little bit bigger? Okay, brothers and sisters, here it is. So you have a tropical rainforest. It's here. Then you have the desert here. And then here, in place of Ghana, etc., it becomes a little bit stepper, which means that it becomes a little bit more fruitful. Okay? And before you have the understanding for what I want to show you, because I'm going to the climate, right? I want to show you these kinds of things. Here it is. Tatanzambi has hidden a lot of things from people. He say, we are going to Deuteronomy 11, 10, 12. For the land that you are entering to take possession of it is not like the land of Egypt, from which you have come, where you sowed your seed and irrigated it like a garden vegetables. But The land that you are going to present is a land of hills and valleys, which drinks water by the rain from heaven, and Tatanzambia and Pungu Tulendo take cares of the land. Let us go back and find out climate, rain or rainfall Africa or something like that. So step by step. Now, rainforest. You see? So, if you want to know about Africa, here it is. A desert is not a desert because of fun. There is no water. In Egypt, there is no water. It is a desert. If you go to all, this area here, it's dry. It's dry. The Middle East is dry. Here, Middle East climate. The climate in the Middle East is pretty consistent throughout the region, with only 2 seasons, winter and summer. Funny, which are jokingly referred to a hot and hotter, and on the flip side, summer temps Middle East and can reach up to 50 degrees Celsius. So even the seawater is warm. Okay, more information about you. Let's go deeper. Summer, April, rain. I want to know about rain. Middle East, rain. Here, weather. You see, hot, hot, hot. But please, where is something? Why do they not expose on this? So it is a dry land. Here, even people are asking. Rainfall is almost non-existent, as most Middle Eastern countries consist of semi-arid and desert terrain. Although the country along the Mediterranean coast and the northern areas of Iraq, Iran, and Turkey experience wet and freezing conditions in the winter months. Rainfall is almost not existent as the most Middle Eastern countries. And what did the scripture say? I will bring you in a land flowing with milk and honey. Kimbo. For the land that you're entering to take to possess is not like Egypt, from which you have come. So where do we come from? Yes, our people. Yes, Joseph was there. All the stories from Egypt, most of them, yes, we have to rewrite them because our people were kings in Egypt and etc. Yes, but we was not the same people because the Tanzambi say separate from them. Go out of them. It is like if Tatanzambi now say to our people where I am in Germany, Mikhael, pack your family, come out of them. And we are coming to that soon. He say, your land is not like Egypt. It is not a desert. What is Egypt? Egypt, weather. Exactly. So give me some, they're trying to show you the weather from now and today. What can I give? Weather, not in November, etc. Egypt. Climate in Egypt. Climate. Yes. Look, the same climate that you have here in Egypt, you have it also here. And this was always like this. You know, when did this kind of scriptures exist? When did this happen? When did they had the Nile River a little bit fruitful there in Alexandria and this times, you know, in the time of Cleopatra and stuff, but they always had the Nile. If you cut off the Nile River, this river here, yeah, and they have already problems because of this river. If this river's dry off, all these people here were gonna die. But what did Tatanzambi say? Look, your land will have a lot of springs, offspring flowing with milk and honey. And what do he say? A garden of vegetables. Then he say of hills and valleys, which drinks the water from heaven. So in the Beulah and all the Congo, the Congo can feed more than the half of the whole world. More, only the land of Congo, if you do agriculture, you can feed more than the half of the whole world. People think this is a joke here. People think they are here. They come to a page where they can you know, if you want to have fun with Massa, out of the things of Tatanzambi, no fun. We can have a lot of. We can go even swim. We can go to see the valleys, hills. We can drink and eat our foods and have fun and talking and singing. But in Tatanzambi, Massa is not. He's not doing. I'm not joking, huh? I'm not joking. One day I'm gonna fight against all the sorcerers. I have power. The most I give it to me. It's my secret. Everyone who will believe, and I don't say believe in Jesus, huh? Everyone who will believe in the things that I say will receive. I just tell you. I believe completely differently. And it is simple to follow. It is easy to understand if people opens their heart. Where do we find hills and valleys? Let me copy this one. Okay. Hills and valleys. Then we are going to hills and valleys, and give it to me, please. Middle East, right? We know it's Africa, but this is how they used to call it today. So we are going to Middle East and put it down here. Middle East, valleys and hills. Look at this. Is that what Totanzambi is talking about? Dry, 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 dry. Let me give it to you like this. Hills and valleys. Let me give it to you like this. Hills and valleys, Congo. Boom. Water. Real hills. Look at how this looks like. You know? Water. You know? This is how this must look like. This is how this must look like. Here. This is hills and valleys. Okay? So we have a lot of problems. A lot of problems. So the climate, it was about the climate that Tatanzambi was talking about. He said that I will give you a rainy country. He was like, this climate here is a desert climate, what they have also in the Middle East. And it will become even more worse for them because the sun is coming. But here, the people here, they live in the savannah. You see, savannah. We live in the savannah. Where does the Lion King's made the movie? They said in the savannah. So now, let us go to the prophetic. First of all, let me show you this one here. First of all, let me show you this one before I start shooting. We understood rainfall. Rainfall Africa. Please give it to me. Rainfall Africa. For the last understanding. For a better understanding for people. Rainfall Africa. Is there something average rainfall in Africa? Here it is. This is sometimes I had to prepare this a little bit better. I had no time, like always. So rainfall here. So here you have the equatorial climate, monsoon climate. So you have here the rainfall. Okay? And then you have here the tropical savanna. But here, warm desert climate, no rain. Here, Somalia is dry. Here is a desert in this area here. There's a desert, the Kalahari Desert. No rain. And hills and valleys. Hills, Africa, or sub-Saharan Africa. Let me go to all. It's always, let me go to Africa hills or something. Let's put Africa together. Africa hills. First, I give it hills. You have in Africa, you have so many hills. This is something that people does not talking about, especially in the sub-Saharan Africa. We have a land of 1,000 hills. Look, land of thousand hills. That's why they call those. These people are beyond the hills. In the book of Esther 5. Okay? Land of 1,000 hills. Look, now I go to the land of 1,000 hills and you see directly Rwanda. Rwanda is called the land of 1,000 hills. 1,000 hills coffee, 1,000 hills, because so many hills are over there. It's in the Congo. Gorillas, hills, and stuff like that. Okay? So let me show you something. First, I go to African map. Rwanda. It is. So you have here a lot of hills. Africa's full of hills. Now, let me go to our friend here. Middle East. Hills. How many hills do you have? Okay, you have to do some researches because this will take me so much time. They do not have these conditions. And then, waterfall. If Tatan Zambi talks, he means it so. Your land will be full of like a garden and waterfall. Waterfalls in Middle. Oh, now I'm writing things wrong, but okay. Here, now. Africa and Middle East waterfalls, world of waterfalls. Let me check what they say. Waterfalls here. Everywhere you see waterfalls. Here also we have waterfalls. We have here every waterfalls, but not here. This is what they call waterfall in the Middle East, eh? Here. This is what they call waterfall. Now look, I'll show you something. This is very powerful now. Africa waterfalls. Boom. This is waterfalls. These are waterfalls. Alone from the river Zaire, yeah, in the Angola, there are waterfalls. In the waterfalls, you have islands. You cannot see the other side. And this waterfalls becomes to 4 terms of the scripture. 4 terms. Big seas. Big seas. It's like our own land. It's like our own world. Brothers and sisters, it's like here. Here, 1,000 wonders. You see? In the Tanzania, in the Congo, in the Angola, this is not a joke here. This is not a joke. The Tanzambi is not in West. He is not in East. He is not in the Caribbeans. He is not in America. He is not in Germany. The Tanzambi lives beyond the rivers of Ethiopia. And this is where the slave trade started. And there will also everything end. If we talk about the promised land, we talk about the promised land. This is not a joke here. This is not a joke here. Let us go to this scripture here. This is Psalms. And we're going to Psalms 132. 132, 13 to 14. For the Tanzanian Pungu has chosen Congo. He has desired it for his dwelling place. This is my resting place forever. Here will I dwell, for I have desired it. Where? Where the poor people are. So you want to come to Beulah? All the witchcraft must go away. Ghana is your place. Go to West Africa. But if you want to be a part of this, what I preach, yeah, if you want to build, if you want to become someone tomorrow, if you want to be protected from all the things that is coming, yeah, you have to follow the Most High. If you go to Amos 9, he is explaining that he won't bring no one in our midst if he is not from him. There are thousands of examples how he is explaining. He was sending his soldiers out to bring a lot of people to his house, which means the Garden of Eden, Sioni. This is Sioni. If I say Sioni, is this one here. Normally we write Sioni with S, not with Z. So now, what happened? He sent his disciples and say, go out and go bring my people to come home. What did the people do? They killed them. They killed them. And he did not send his people. Really, he did not send his people to call the Gentiles. He sent his servant to call his people that are called by his name. And what did his people do? They killed his people that should do this work. And he has said, okay, this happened one time. Now I will send some new soldiers, some stronger people. Yeah, some stronger people. They will do his work. And maybe there are some people that will and understand what Mikhael Massa is preaching. No. They did not. And they was like, hey, yeah, we do understand you. Hey, Mikhael, yes, you are our friend, huh? But what happened later? They killed Mikhael again and his people. And Satan Zombie was angry. He said, what? And then he sent his sons and they killed. And then he say, don't go after my people no more. Go and take just all the people from all these servant nations, from my people as well, that want to come to my house. And this is what's happening here. It's the gathering, brothers and sisters. It's about your soul. It's about who you are. It's about if you're called. It's about if you have the star of Alva. If you are called. You know? And death is coming to everyone. But real death. People will leave. Father will leave his woman. Woman will leave his man. Children will leave their parents. Separation because of Tatanzambi. I did not came to bring peace, but I came to divide. And people are starting to trying me, Mikhael, in my midst. Today, people are waking up in spirit. Yeah? It's not Mikhael. I don't have to do anything. Tatanzambi himself telling these people, hey, look, this is how it works. This is right. So that these people even can teach me. And you have some like these little sorcerers coming and trying to fight us. This won't happen no more. Tatanzambi don't go back. He's only going fast forward. But like this, you have also this Jeremiah 16. Because we have found, again, people, they thought that they can come in our assembly and they can ruin our assembly. They was like, oh, no one sees us. These people have no power. We are the people that knows. And, but Tatanzambi say, no. No. If this bridge or this guy does not come to our feasts, according to our manner, statutes, and commandments, and he did not wear the feast clothes, this man has to be cut off, and he has not only to be killed, but his soul has also to burn forever in furnace. They say there is no hell, but I will bring you personally there. In my spiritual being, you will see me one day, and I will be the one. Hey, do you know me? I thought there's no hell, and I will bring you there, my friend. Again, like always, Tatanzambi declares he will restore Isulele. And how do he start? Now we know. He is the one that took us out from where? From all these liars that today people are following, trying to build their houses over there and think, there is our house. There where we have to live. No. Again, no. We should go out of these lands. Come out of Egypt. Come out of Sudan. Come out of Ethiopia. But now he say, I will not only say like it was before, but I will say, come out from the north. Come out of America. This is what Tatanzambi say, and he is saying it right now. And how do he say it? Look, I want to read. But as Tatanzambi lives, who brought you up, the people of Israel, out of the north country and out of all the countries where he had driven them, for I will bring them back to their own land, the land of their fathers. And now, who will do this for him? Wait, They will say some angels must come from heaven to do this. This is their understanding of the people that think they are wise. But look how Mikhael Massa will say to you: "Behold, I am sending for many fishers, prophets, teachers. Massa is here," declares the Tanzambi, "and they shall do what? Catch them. And afterward, I will send for many hunters, and they shall do what? They shall hunt them from every mountain and every hill and out of the cleft of the rocks. For my eyes are on all their ways. They are not hidden from me, nor is the iniquity concealed from my eyes. So, why should the Tanzania not show me things from others if my mission is to separate good and bad? People will think, why you are judging? You think you are God? Hey, and if I give you the answer here, people would not believe. They would say, "Ooh, he thinks he is really." No, I know my mission. So these fishers here are not normal humans, brothers and sisters. This is the work. If we say, "I will send my angels to casting to bring to fight the world," we are already here. The world is already intact. The fight has begun. And if the fishers do their work, and to do what? To bring them home? To wait for the chariots? No. To wait someone to come from the heaven? No. Everything is for I will bring them back to their own land that I give them. This is the 1,000-year period. You are going to the 1,000-year period. This is not the second death where you will see a king coming from the sky. No, this is the 1,000-year period. Please, that's why. How can we go out of the scriptures if the people does not even understand the little basics? Okay. Let me give you 2 or 3 more Bible references that shows us that Tatanzambi really want our people to come out of the pit. First of all, to describe everything what I have said, because no, I go to Isaiah 56 and 7. This I will bring on my holy mountain and make them joyful in my house of prayer. It's the tabernacle. Their burnt offerings and their sacrifices will be accepted on my altar. It's a prophecy. For my house will be called a house of prayer for all people. That Nzambi will bring us back to the commandments and statutes and teach us the pure stuff. And we will be many different kinds of people. Just to tell you, this has something to do with the Sabbath and with the new covenant. But to that, one day. Okay, let us go to Isaiah. Again, here he is. We're going to Isaiah 11 and 12. He will rise a signal for nation and will assemble the banished of Israel and gather the dispersed of Judah from the 4 corners of the earth. We can go to Isaiah 45 and 17. Israel is saved by the Tanzambi with an everlasting salvation. You should not be put to shame or confounded to all eternity, which means that our people won't stay in the north. They won't stay in Germany. They won't stay in Asia. They won't stay where they are. They will go home. But where is our home now? First of all, brothers and sisters, I think some people have already some questions here. No questions, but you can ask. I will answer because we are going now. I want to show you now this, like, give me 30 minutes to finish this to show you before I come to the answers to answer your questions. I'm showing you now step by step that you are this one here that the Bible said to us. Revelation 2:9. I know your tribulation and your poverty. This is what we are now, right? But no, you are rich. Rich of what? Of paper? Rich of what? Where do you get rich? Huh? You have something that belongs to you and it is full of richness. It is hidden from you because you are not ready for it. But it is there, it is in front of you. Because it's given to you. It's waiting for you. Huh? So we are not poor. But the Banamputu, which means the nations, they are poor. Everything what is in Africa belongs to you. Everything. Beyond the rivers of Ethiopia. Beyond the rivers of Ethiopia. From beyond the rivers of Kush, my worshippers. Where do we find Tatanzambi? Beyond the rivers of Sudan. Beyond the river of Nigeria, beyond the river, beyond Ghana, beyond all this Europe, beyond Africa, people will swim home. They will not enter. They will not enter Beulah. They will never enter our home if they are not called for it. I tell you. Tatanzambi is not a fool. And really, I'm just making this movie to show some people, how, in what position we are to fight for the best things that for our, we are fighting for something and we have to work on it together. If one person is in our midst and he's not like us, the Tanzambi will say it. He will show. Because there is a mission and he has sent his workers to do his mission. People see Brother Jonathan comes like, no one knows this man before, huh? Me, I was preaching there. The people from Congo French, I have a big channel there. I can show you. I'm everywhere. But boom, hey, who is this man? Did you ever? I asked. I was telling some sisters to ask Tatanzambi who I am. They have the answer. Maybe you should ask yourself, who is this man? Ask. Go to little prayer, Ask, who's this man? Who are these people? These Congo people. They just talk about Congo. They used to call Toki Congo. Here we are. Just ask. Brothers and sisters, all of us in Africa, we know that we have Bantus everywhere. In the western, like also in the eastern part of Africa. This video is to show where the promised land is and where even all those people that lives there, we are in Ghana, in these small houses, what they are building in Ghana there, yeah, for the people from the diaspora, like you are in the cage. If he say Africa is free and beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, and you see, he's talking about a lot of things. He's talking about Reichtum. He's talking about wealth. Wealth. This is the secret. Everywhere where people doing a little, they find something. Let us go deeper to this now. For this, we are going now to have the better understanding. We're going now to Hiob. Job. I think 86. Let me see if someone has questions. If someone has questions, please ask, because we are going on to the to Job to understand certain things. Is it Job 36 or 38? Job 38, let me check. Exactly, it's Job 38. Now, watch this, my brothers and sisters. We have, like it is written in written in the Revelation, you are rich. But how can it be that we are the poorest people, right? It's here. The Congolese people, the poorest people, but the richest people in land, right? Is it so in Senegal? Is it so in Togo? Is it so in Egypt, in the Middle East, in Germany, in America? Brothers and sisters, watch this, hear this. He say, who knows what wisdom is? This is what he say. He's talking about wisdom. Then he starts, can I have the King James, please? Then he comes like, these are very, very hard verses to understand them. Wait a little. I have to find if this is exactly where can you find the numbers of wisdom, but where is that what I'm searching for? Let us start to read, then I'm gonna find out. So now, brothers and sisters, listen to that what Tatanzambi will say here. So he say, where can I start? He say, when the morning stars sung together for joy, this means that is us. Who shut up the sea with doors? It break forth as it has issued out of the womb. When I made the cloud garment thereof. Where is this verse? Let me check something. Yes, it is. Okay. I have to go a little bit deeper into my books. So many secrets in this Bible. There was no books here on now. Wait a second. Funny. Long time I didn't read all the scriptures, so 1 second. So now, um, yes, I'm right. I'm on the right way. I just wanted to be very, very sure because it's Job 38. Exactly. No, it's Job 28. Exactly. It's Job 28. Now, here we are, brothers and sisters. He starts. Surely is a vein for the silver and a place for gold, where they find it. Iron is taken out of the earth, and brass is molten out of the stone. He set it and ended to the darkness, and searched out all perfection, the stones of darkness and the shadow of death. Brothers, I have never told you what we have. Did you ever hear that we have here that Tatanzambi lives in Africa, right? Do you know that the Satanzambi is full of stones and he's shining? And brothers and sisters, there is some secrets, in Africa, no one knows. We have material there no one can touch. If you see the Black Panther movie, let me show you something. Wow. Now, I want to see this Black Panther movie sitting. If you've seen the Black Panther movies, things like that, with some Greek, some Jewish signs here. Let me show it to you. Here, you see some Jewish signs, brother. This is how the Tatanzambi gonna develop our lives. This is how Tatanzambi gonna make us. People talk about, UFO, la 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 la. Brothers and sisters, welcome to the new world, to the 1,000th year of reigning. Now you know the Davidi city, the city of Yah, Zioni, full developed. People think we want to go back to the lies. I know this will take some generations. I know that the most of us want just peace first. That's what we're gonna have in our lands. But some of us will never stop working, doing server things, researching, doing the Most High's work. Even to the end of the earth, we become political strong. We will do different kinds of stuffs till you will see that Nzambi will reign. And Job, he explained, what do you have in your land? Let's go and start reading. He say, surely there is a vein for silver, a plastic for gold where they find it. Iron is taken out of the earth, and brass is molten out of the stone. He settles then and end darkness, search out all the perfection, the stones out of darkness and shadow of death. The flood breaketh out of their inhabitants, even the waters forgotten out of the food. They are dried up, they are gone away from men. As for the earth, out of the common bread, and under it is turned up as is where fire. The stones of it are the place of sapphires, and it has dust of gold. Brothers and sisters, read the whole scriptures. It's in the land of Ham, and he's explaining very well the gold of Ophir, the phoenix, the onyx stone, the sapphire, diamonds. Here, the topaz of Ethiopia shall not equal it, neither shall it valid with pure gold. So it is, he's talking about pure stuff. Brothers and sisters, if you see this photo here from the people working in the Congo, yeah, he is really explaining in Job 28 how people, the topaz of Ethiopia should not be like this, right? When comes wisdom and understanding. Now he's saying, seeing it is hid from the eyes of all living, so you cannot understand. Destruction of death, we have heard the fame of the earth with our ears. Yah understands the way thereof, and he knows the place thereof, for he looks to the end of the earth and sees under the whole heaven. So now, somewhere here is what he's saying. He's saying that people, if they want to take this treasures, they have to go deeper. They have to go, where it becomes very, very hard, like kilometers to the ground. And brothers and sisters, I do not want to lie to you. The people in the world, they can grab holes, but there is an end where they cannot come. And brothers and sisters, one day I'm gonna explain you several things about this. Because if I say it here, people won't believe. The world, where is the world? Heaven. Where is the heaven? Is the heaven on the right? Is the heaven on the left? Is the heaven here? Is the heaven above? Where is it? You see? So, if we talk about going home, why the world does not want you to go home? Your home is full of wealth. And it is not the western part of Africa. It is not even a little bit. Let us go to 5 or 6 scriptures. Please read Job 28. You need a lot of wisdom to understand certain things that is inside there, but you're gonna understand this. All this what I'm preaching today, I have preached it before. So why did Tatanzambi took us from all these lands and brought us to a new land in the sub-Saharan Africa? So where we're gonna find we have a lot of rain and we can do a different kinds of agriculture, a different kinds, not with chemic. Why did he say that? Look, we are going to Hebrews. This is the New Testament, right? Brothers, this is the New Testament, right? So let's go. Hebrews 6 and 7. For the earth which drinks in the rain that comes oft upon it, and brings forth herbs, meat for them by whom it dressed receive blessing from Yah. People that are talking like, yeah, I'm going to do this and this in my land. Which land? Hey, brothers and sisters, let me tell you, we have no mandarins in Germany no more. Brazil, they're suffering hunger. Maybe let me see if I find it here. Hey, Tatanzambi, you are good. Finish them all off. Finish them all off. Yeah. Is there something? The number of actual food in sense pure people insecure people in crisis or wars. 135 millions. Middle East, Asia. So the people, Latin America, people are suffering. They are waiting here for me. What is that? For me. Wow. Here, UN wants Latin America hunger crisis. Here, for me. Hunger, hunger. In the Beulah, you and hunger? In the sub-Saharan Africa, there where Tatanzami lives, if you hunger because you are dumb. But look at them. It's Brazil. It's the Middle East. It's the Southern. It's the Southern America. It's everywhere now. Why you hunger? I thought you live in the promised land. I thought you are the promised people. You see, where are the teachers that understands little things, little things? Who is preparing in these lands? Where they will go? Who is teaching them? Who is teaching in Spanish? Who is calling these people home? And this is the problem here. In Ghana, there is no food. There is no agriculture like you can do in the sub-Saharan Africa. Of course, they have good land. They have yams and all those things. Of course, Africa is Africa. It's not like the other countries where Africa is Africa, but there is a secret and a difference between sub-Saharan Africa and western or eastern part of Africa. I'm going to show you this one here. Somalia. Let me go to climate, maybe. Somalia's current climate is hot and dry. It's Africa. Even uneven rainfall and regular drought. It experienced a northeast monsoon from December and February, which time temperatures in the north become moderate, while the south is hot. A southwest monsoon from, you see, let me see some maps. Hey, it is everything's dry here. There is no fruit, nothing. It's here. It looks like this. Hey, did you saw my videos on Beulah? Did you saw my videos on Congo? Forest land, wide lands, full of seas, valleys, hills. Do you know what is there? The animals that the Muzungus, the white people, have killed because to take in our treasures, they was protecting our things. And their time is up. Ghana, Nigeria, they have sold their country a long time ago. Tatanzambi don't dwell there. He lives in sub-Saharan Africa. Even our brothers from Ghana, Nigeria, from Togo, etc., everywhere, and everywhere else around the world, they have to come to the sub-Saharan Africa one day. People thinking I'm crazy. Not me. It is that Zombie. He say that. He say that. Me. I can tell you so much things about agriculture, but I do not want to go too much deep into it. Let me go to something else to show you. Let us go to Genesis. In the beginning of this book that we read, what we described as Bible, right? Genesis 2 and 7. It says, and the Tanzambi has formed man of the dust and ground and breathes into his nostrils, and the breath of all of life, and man became living soul. Hallelujah. But this wasn't the scripture that I wanted. This is 3 and 8. Genesis, not even Genesis, but Exodus. Exodus, like, come out, come out, Exodus, leaving. And I came down to deliver them of the hands of the Egyptians and to bring them up to the land that is good land and what? A large land. A large land. Into a land that flowing with milk and honey. Unto the place of the Canaanites, Hittites, Amorites, la 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 la. A large land. Big, large. Which is the land which flows with milk and honey? Not the Middle East. Okay. And now, what? Again, like we have written in Job, is describing it again and want to make it again clear for us. What we're going to find in the land. What you can't find in Egypt, what you can't find in Ghana. You can find in Ghana some gold. That's it. Maybe we have some places where you find some oil. Very important, oil. But not these things what the Tanzambi, not all the things what the Tanzambi have described, like a land wherein thou shalt eat bread with all scarceness, thou shalt not lack of anything, a land which stones are iron, out of those hills thou may big brass, etc., and different kinds of stones that you can see in Job 28. Okay, Uran, you have coltan, diamonds, you have almost everything. The most of the things they do not even know what these kinds of stones are, or materials, or wood, or it's like the Muzungus. They have tried the Portuguese. They have tried everyone, but it's like the Tanzambi kicked them always out of the land. It's like it is protected from something. They can just steal a little bit and then have to go. But in the western part of Africa, it is developed. It is a developed land. Then another secret that he's saying is he's talking about Deuteronomy 11, 10 to 12. And I think I will stop at this one here because there's so many. And he say, for the land which thou goest to possess, it's not like the land of Egypt. You see, it is a land of waterfalls, a land that is fruitful, a land of valleys and hills. Let me check something. I think we have also a lot of waterfalls in western part of Africa. Waterfalls in West Africa. See, this is how the Tanzania is described. Here you have waterfalls in Ghana. The greatest waterfalls. Yeah, it's not this. See, yeah, you have even in Ghana you have some nice waterfalls. but it's not so many. But here, Cameroon, they describe all West Africa. See? But the real waterfalls, let me see, waterfalls Africa, completely waterfalls Africa map. Waterfalls Africa map. So this map is not so the best. You see, here you have the most. You see, the big go. We used to call it Atlantis. 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 Captain Kidd's treasures. There are certain things in the it goes. There is Congo there in this. There are some areas you think you are in the paradise, and welcome. It is the paradise. Here you can see how the rivers goes, like it passed all the Congo. Here you see lack of Tanganyika, everything. There's secrets because Angola is it's also not so, it's not yes, you have rain and everything, but waterfalls and rivers, you have it not so much. They have to open it, okay? But in this area in the midst where the equator is directly there, it's not like the West African. They have like one or two waterfalls, but there, brothers and sisters, he brought us into a complete other land. If we talk about waterfalls, we're talking about this area here. And this is what the Most High have hidden for the nations, You cannot go to the Middle East and say there are waterfalls over there, there are valleys over there, there are hills. No, not even the animals are there. Nothing is there. No gold, diamonds, no gold, nothing. And why? Because Most High have hated them. He has loved Jacob like he's doing today. And he have hidden everything from the Gentiles. And he have made their land dry. This is Malachi. People think if we talk about Congo, they think this is a joke. They think, no, it is the spirit that says so. I have loved you, Tatanzambi. Yet he say, wherein hast you loved us? This is us. And he say, hey, do you not have some brothers? Did you not have some brothers? Maybe you do not remember because today it's about color. But he say, even there in the Somalia and all them. Did you hear that? Did you hear these things that I've preached today? Where do we come from? From Egypt, right? And these people, they're like, yeah, we are all the same. La, la, la. No. He took us out from you. Yes, we are. Yes, we are proud people. We are not many. We are little. The promised people, the Benabeto, we are not many. But we are there. We are present. And now today we are getting the Elembo. Elembo. Bilembo. And our children will get it. Our fathers and mothers will prophesy. Our children will fly and raise like prophets. We will be forever. And all the nations, like all the neighbors, all these Moroccans and all the people from the whole world, China, India, they have to serve us. They have to work according to our manner. And Tatanzambi will see how and where he will put in which kinds of positions. But we will be like lions unto them. We will be like kings, and they will know these people are the kings. And not all of us. Not all of us. You see? Because he has said, I have made their heritage a wilderness. So if you see the people in Africa, or the people all over the world, like in the in the South America, in 5 years, no banana in 5 years. No, they have destroyed the complete earth. The earth was never from Tatanzambi before, and now it is also destroyed. They're like now today like tourists. I give you 5 years. Count it. 5 years. Only 5 years. The hunger that you're feeling now will be so much. Okay? And I like the Tanzambi because he is judgment. And he will finish off the wicked. I tell you. Because it's about time to change. Yes, we will laugh. The Benabito will laugh. An everlasting laughing. We will laugh. We will put, I always used to, let me show you my face. We will put something in our mouth here to stop laughing. Like, I can't, but many people will suffer. Everyone can choose his ways. Everyone can choose his ways. Now, I send you the invitation. Everyone that has some question can come in. And if someone has some question, he can ask. If someone said that he knows a little bit better where our home is, goodness, let me show you about the Congo Kingdom. Congo Kingdom goes from Beulah, this area, northern Angola, all this Angola Zaire, I think Congo Zaire, Congo Zaire, Cameroon, Gabon, all this where Yaoundé is, and I don't know if the Kemet say we the god Ra or the god the god Amen or the god they have different kinds of gods they used to believe too. He said that we will have a kingdom, we will live for eternal. Then maybe I will, maybe people have to follow them. Like the Muslims, they say if they die, they will have serve women's, and if you see these kinds of things, what they say, I cannot even say it to my mouth. They are so perverse. We have different kinds of people, but our promise is that what is written in the scriptures. That's why they do not want us to go home. Let us go to Nehemiah. I think 2 and 9. Okay, here he came beyond the rivers. And let us go to 9 and 2. No, 8 and 9. 8 and 9. Let me check. Why this is not changing? Do I have no internet no more? Oh, crashed. Nehemiah 8 and 9. Forget the scripture. The thing is that The Most High is saying that even in the today in the land of our forefathers, we used to be slaves. It's like we have to free ourselves, you know. But we have a land. If the scriptures talks about the land of our forefathers, he's not talking about the Mars. He's not talking about another land. He's talking about Africa. And here we have learned where in Africa, you know, because um the people in the Congo, they are not free. The people in the Congo, they are suffering. It is totally different. Like if someone said, I go to Western Africa, and it's different, because in Western Africa, they use, they have already said, you know, we and it's like they have sold, they have sold themselves, but all is Africa. But if one day people come and say what or who you are, or where do you belong from, or where do you come from, or where do you gonna meet Tatanzambi? Here, let me show you in King James Bible. You have a lot of verses, but let me show you this one here. Isaiah 62 4. King James is good. Let me go to Isaiah 62 only. You have here, no, this is the Beulah Project, right? The nation will see you righteous, and all kings your glory. And you will be called by a new name. You will be crowned splendor in Tatanzambi's hands, a royal diadem in the hands of Tatanzambi. No longer will you be deserted, which means you have some deserted areas, and desolate areas. You see? But you will be called Hefzibah and your land Beulah. You see? So this means that we're gonna marry with Tatanzambi, and it's also in the sub-Saharan Africa. You see? And that's why we have to follow the prophecies. Here, this is nice. Pass through the gates, prepare way for the people. Now, look, build up highway, remove the stones, raise the banner for the nations. Very nice. Because, and you will be called sought after, the city no longer deserted. Wow. Are you Massa leading to us? I will not answer this. I heard a lot of prophecies from my forefathers, from my elders and stuff. But I'm very, very careful because I am just a human. I have also seen a lot of things, happening to that I always was like, buff, let Tatanzambi show us the ways. I know certain prophecies that I have received, and I receive always. I receive even now. If people are awoken, they dream about me and sees la la la. But the prophecy, sometimes the prophecy can also turn a curse, just to make it true, just to make it clear. Why can a prophecy turn a curse? It's like you're waiting for something, you're waiting, and the things are not are not coming, and this can be very, very disturbing, and it can be very, very hard to live like this. If oh, this will happen, you're gonna wait and wait and wait, and you will be like, did I do a mistake? Do I have to work now on this? Do this have to happen? So I know certain things, and let Tatanzambi do that what he have to do with me, and all these things you have to pay, really. You can say one day, oh, you are this and this and this. What is with my family? Will they have peace? Will so please. This I don't know. I don't know. Let me see the questions, etc. Do you not have any questions? I also put the link there if someone want to say something. Okay. Greetings to all you. Roger Flores, what kind of language is this? It sounds like a Bantu language or something like that, and it's nice, huh? Doesn't Middle East get water pumped to them because they have nothing? Do you think this is a joke? What we read in here? It's a bomb. Everyone can make his researchers. Do you think this is a lie? They have nothing. There is no agriculture. There is nothing. This is not the promised land. This is nothing. There is nothing. There was never something. Do you know how old is this book? How old are these histories in these books? And you say there is nothing. Go into another land. They will. He said Egypt everything will dry off. And what was drying off? It was just this little Nile river there. What they had. This little Nile river was bringing them wealth. And then they say, "Oh, Alexandria, and oh, we have Egypt was well, But Tanzania say, "No, I will bring you to a land that is even more powerful, that has more than that." This is the Bantu migration. The Exodus is the Bantu migration. No joke. So, is there no one having a powerful question or something? Then I'm gonna shut this off. He cracks me up when he laughs. I love laughing. And one day I will laugh so loud. I will laugh about the people. Paw! 30 minutes laughing in front of thousands. Laughing. Laughing about all those people that thinks that they can go the fast way. You know? The people that thinks they can trick the Most High. As I was praying and fasting earlier this week, the Tanzambi led me to meditate on Job 28. This is confirmation. Very powerful. Very powerful. It says everything. It's in the land of Ham. It's there. It's in the land of Ham. They used to laugh about Ham. Job, where was he? David, where was he? Where was the King David anointed and stuff? Never, ever I heard from the Middle East, Arabia, Turkey, Germany, brothers. That's why they hate the Bible. If you do not understand, it's about what do I read there? It's the garbage. But we are the people of the book. In the book, we're gonna find our truth, and it is for everyone that want to receive this truth. Because it's not everyone knowing these kinds of things. Not everyone have the chance to know all this. No? And for the Beulah, like I've said in the beginning, the Beulah is preparing the homecoming for our people. The homecoming for our people. And this has to have a big basic. Everything has to put and be well prepared. If someone has some coins over, he can buy land, He can, I told you it's very cheap at the moment to buy a house in Africa. In the Angola's nice house. No one will disturb you. If you want some help with different kinds of things like visa, everything's possible. You have a brother. You have a good brother, a strong young brother. Huh? You can do. But today we have some very, very dangerous people in our midst, and yeah, people have always a plan. But if they get hit in one time, they're like, ugh, what was that? At the moment, people, they still have plans. Let them having plans. Maybe it will be too late for some people to have plans. We have written here, this not your money can't save you. Your wisdom won't save you. Only the Most High. It's not like, oh, we know now African spirituality. We are going back to our spirituality. It's the Most High behind it. Did the Most High stamp it? Did the Most High say, this is ours? Did the Most High say, yeah, I will find myself in it there to that, what you are following? Then I am Mikhael. Here, take me. But because the Mwanda is with us, he will directly say no. We do mistakes. Every one of us do mistakes. But if you see something is not good, leave it. I give you the example with the bridge that came to the party without the party clothes. The Tanzambi say, do not only kill her, but the soul. The soul. Let us take the soul and do and show the soul where the soul have to go. We have a lot of people, they are very confused. The thing that we have to do is praying for them. But the next step is, if they do not change, we have to finish them off. It is like it is. We can go to our brothers, the Hebrew Israelites, they will tell you the same. We can go to everywhere. The people that do not walk with us, they are against us. No? It is like it is. Everyone, we can go, we can bring here now, even the people from the camps, they will say the same things like I say. Because there is a spirit that will show you, he is saying the things that we have to follow because we are the people of the book. There are different, might be some differences things because some people from us are spiritual lower, some people are spiritual higher. And this is a prophetic channel. It is a prophetic channel. And this is just the start. Today behind the computer, tomorrow you do not want to know. We are fishers. Tanzambi has brought his fishers to do his job. Paul, the apostles, all the people that came up, they never was like, Tanzambi, can you give me one coin? But the Tanzambi say, do my job. I will give you a little by little, but later, every one of them, David had, they were wealthy. And I always was talking and saying to our people, Beulah here, Beulah, there, this, let's do this. You want to build the kingdom of Yah? You come to this, you come and you ask what we are doing. You want to protect and to flee, etc. Yeah. Also, because you are in this truth, put yourself together with people like us. Ask, how can I do? And this, what will happen? It's very important. But if someone want to build for his own, this is not good. Like me and my family, I know where we go. We have, this is very, very egoistic, you know, because the Tatanzambi, he comes for the poor. I am not rich, I am also used to be one of these poors. I have only something is not normal, but I am also one of the poor. So why should I go now to Donald Trump and say, "Hey, man, I know how you will become richer"? I was already a front of something like that, a front of white rich people. There's a sister Mimi Atali, and her name is Zola. Sister Zola, how are you doing? Huh? Oh, the sister, the last time also, she did not say anything. She was doing the same thing last time as well, only laughing. Why she's doing that? Okay.
I'm still working.
Hello?
I'm still working. My hands are typing on the keyboard.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you loud and clear, sister.
Oh, okay. I didn't think you could.
Hmm?
I said I didn't think you could.
Did you wanted to say something to the community or something that you wanted to
Um, other
other
than just saying that we have to stay on one accord. We all gotta stay focused and continue with the mission as well as help our brothers and sisters that are lost and still slumber to come to the truth. And like I say, we just gotta work together and not against each other. It's strength in numbers and it's power in numbers. So the more we come together and be on one accord, we can get a lot of things done.
Mhm. Yeah, if you want to get one accord with our people, you need initiatives, you need a ground, you need a basic, that you follow. You cannot only follow blind. If someone say, "I have this and this and this, and this is how we're gonna do," and you are on accord with, and you say, "This is okay, I want to work on this," then you're gonna do this, right?
Yes,
Exactly. See? And for this, you have to ask, you have to build, you have to be someone that has also ideas. And even sometimes, if people are, it's like the chess game, and even if sometimes people do not really work for it, but there is something they always do, to build the kingdom.
that's true.
Exactly.
Well, I appreciate everything you're doing and your passion. You and the rest of our Bantu family, Jonathan, Messiah, um, just a whole bunch of you guys. It's a car couple. I'm just glad that I did come to the truth, and I'm still learning each day. Sometimes it's a struggle because everybody think I'm crazy. Um, I feel like I'm by myself. I'm the only one in my family that came to the truth. Even my kids think I'm crazy. So, but it's been rough. It's been rough. But I'll get through. I get through this.
This is what I say. Yeah, the most I come to divide, huh?
Huh?
The most I came to divide. Came to divide. Some people will get all these things. Some people will get the thing 30%. Other people will get 60 of full of understanding, and other will understand it completely. We have people today, yeah, telling me about what the most I have done for them, and they asking like, "Hey, yeah, I saw white doves and stuff." I said, The most I called you. It's about time. It's not like I'm choosing people like now. No, the Most High is calling his people. There's different kinds of people that getting a real call. Not like, the Moses told me one day I'm gonna be. No, it's like they see the Maliki or they see a sign that Moses say, you will work for me. This is what I want. Not everyone will get these signs, but this means not that everyone is not someone that will build the kingdom. Every one of us has something that he will put one plus to the kingdom,
True.
you know. And you know, I used to always to give this example. I went to the village of Beulah. I saw a young man doing agriculture. He was doing agriculture and only building, only doing for him. But he had to go every day, because they're waking up very, very early. They have other times than here. Four in the morning, it's it's for them, time to wake up. So it's the sun is there and powerful, nice fresh air, and you hear the the chickens doo, 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 wow, and stuff. It's and they are, whoa, it's time to do, and they go with their mattocks and stuff, doing agriculture. But everyone goes to his garden. I was like, what is that? So if you're sick, yeah, you cannot feed your family in this day because you're sick, because your garden, you have in your garden, you did not do you do not do the agriculture. I was like, why do you not do agriculture for one person first? You take 40 persons and you do the agriculture for one person only, 1 week long. He will have a big agriculture because these people are strong. You will have different kinds of things. He do not need you no more. Now he have now time because his agriculture he's only have to put water on it, or they have, because there is different. The Tanzania gives the water. It's completely different what the agriculture they do. So you have now time to have the others because your field is already made. You see?
Mm-hmm.
And this is how something what people have to learn. What do you think, Sister Mimi Atali Love?
Well, I grew up in a city, so I don't have no type of agriculture knowledge whatsoever. So, but I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to get down in the crunches and get dirty and learn agriculture, learn everything there is to know about living and working in the motherland.
So let me give you some questions, like if I would say like come you are invited to the motherland and stuff. Would you like to where would you like to live?
Well, I was online searching, and I like to live the coastal area. But I know you was telling me that the coastal area is not good to live in, so I'm in between I guess city, suburbs, or the rural area.
So you would prefer the city life, right?
City or suburbs, mainly suburbs.
You see, everyone has his own ideas. You see, everyone
Hmm.
everyone has his own ideas, because some people love city and some people love, you know different kinds of things, like village, because you say, yo, I lived so many times in cities, I want my peace. you know and there are also villages with there's also villages that have 24-hour electricity, but they are
Uh-huh.
so calm, they're so peaceful, so that you say you want to live over there. You see,
Hmm.
this is what the people have to start to think of, like, where do I want to go, what I want to do exactly, etc. you know Because I would say, because we all, the most of us from the diaspora, we come from cities, right? Because we came from Europe or America or Southern America, etc. So I would say my opinion would be like if someone knows the brother, um I'm looking for a brother from he came here like 2 or 3 times online. He comes from um I don't want to, because I think my email, my WhatsApp's full with people. I do not want to, because he the moment he showed me something, he have to he it would be very good if he from Malawi, the brother from Malawi.
Oh
He have,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, he should contact me, please. It's very important. You know,
yeah. I was on that live. I know you talking
if
about.
someone knows him here, so I need his contacts. Um, because I have tried also to call him, and yeah, oh yeah, this is the world. So again, what did I say? It's like yes, exactly. If someone comes from like in my case, in my case it is like yes, I used to grow up in Germany. I have some some standards. But if I go to the village, I feel myself like I am even more at home than if I am in the city. This is how I feel myself. But sometimes I want to go back to the city. That's why it is like if people have to choose, like um people have to choose if I am from if I am someone that want to live in a city and to have a good house there and a good place that is secured, etc. To be in Africa, just to be in Africa. But if I have my work should be in Beulah, or my work should be in different kind of areas. So you see, people have to choose what they want to do exactly, and this is that what it's about here now. Yeah.
Right. So do they have suburbs out there?
What is a suburb exactly, sister? Can you explain a little bit more?
It's the suburbs is not in the city. It's on the outskirts of the city.
Yes,
So
of course. This is
where it's close to the city, but it's on the outskirts.
exactly. This is what I told you. We have yes, it's yes, they have it. Like small cities, something like that. They,
Yeah, like on the outskirts.
yes, exactly. No, they have
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Hmm.
Africa is somewhere is something that if you Google people going to Africa, they never want to go back. Huh? Just to tell you,
Okay.
there is no one calling you the N word. The only thing is you need money. And I think it is like you are in America, it is like you are in Southern America, you need everywhere, you need money.
Okay.
Exactly. And that's why we created things like this Beulah and all those things, to put all these things together, so that one day if the zombie finds its way, people can find a housing, and all these things. But for all this it needs tons of it needs donations, it needs tons of help from governments, from different kinds of you know there are some societies and some people that used to help us, different kinds of stuffs.
Okay. I'm willing to help out and travel to Beulah if I have to, but I have to wait on the Most High to give me the okay to move. I live in South Carolina and I have a home here which I would have to sell in order for me to buy land or buy over there or rent.
That what I can tell you is you won't be alone. No, it's maybe better to, because now I'm gonna give some lessons about Beulah as well. Yeah, about Angola, Beulah. I'm going to give some lessons, some private lessons,
Okay.
show people and to put them together, to write all the things down what they want. I'm gonna do tomorrow Three Sisters, and then we're gonna yeah, then we're gonna find a solution for all those things.
Okay.
So if you have some questions or something, just write me on the description that you want to be included in the things of going home, living there, and yes, we're gonna put you to a private page, and there will be many people that want to leave and to build, to do different kinds of stuff, or we or people that used to think that they want to contribute like monthly, and then later if they go to the promised land and they have something over there, all this will be all people that want to do things like that can inform me.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. Mm. Do you have some more questions, or the sister, I think Yeshua Reigns, or brother, I told you, look of the videos with Simeon Toko that I have made. They are about hell and heaven. It is well described what hell and heaven, etc., means. There, you do not need me. It's more than 10 minutes or 15 minutes described what hell and all these things means. If you don't believe in hell or heaven, etc., it's for you. Not everyone have to have the full understanding of things. You see? But I tell you, your soul cannot die. Your soul cannot die. And if you think you can do whatever you want because you will die, and even the Muslims know, they talked about Valhalla, my soul will live with the kings. Even the Muslims know. But you, Mr. Yeshua reigns, disturbing with always like asking the same thing I told you. Go and watch these movies. And if you do not understand these things, like uh there must be something like that, because not in 1,000 years, but in the second death, brother, we will be all resurrected, and then we're gonna beat these people up in a spiritual forms forever. They will be cast forever. They will be cast out. Yeah, because even now in this moment, we have people there in the we have people they are in the between the worlds, not people but souls that between the worlds. We have souls they are already down in the pit, yeah, like in hell. There are people that we have people that have made it already to Tatan Zombies promised, so we have different kinds of level and souls. And if the Tanzambis say, "Go again, do my work. Go again." What did he say to the disciples? You will never see the death. This is what he has said. Did Jesus die? Hmm?
Yes.
He died. So if you say that we as people, yeah, um, we as people do not understand, yeah, resurrection or what the spirits do, yeah, you are fault in the faults here. Massa, Elia, all of them. Where are they here? If someone died, it's like he's no more there. He's dead. But the spirit, still today, we have to call it, Isaiah, help us. Isaiah, do this. Why? If he is dead, this means we are believing in spirit. We're believing in spirit. Okay? It's very confusing, So the most of the people are, if they say Jesus, Jesus, they are believing in a dead person. So don't twist up things, don't mix up things, yeah. Because if you say like, because we have people that they have asked me, what is the Bantu spirituality? Bantu spirituality, the ancestors that we are talking to are people, yeah, that are dead, but in the form of the zombie, say they are not dead because their spirits living on, and they some of them become star electro. And this is what this is. These are the people that we used to call our ancestors. Okay, like your Yisu, Yesaya, ancestor. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, ancestors. Okay, that's why you see all the statues from Napoleon, from Hitler, everywhere. They have their own, we have ours. Everyone that believes in Jesus have to know he's believing in a dead person. Yeah, it is like it is. And if you do not understand, stay like this. You will understand one day. You do not have to understand everything. I saw in my midst, in my group, I have people, they wanted to understand everything. Where are they now? They're following West African spirituality. And I think not every West African is like this. We have good people in West Africa. They used to follow Christianity and stuff. But all of us in Africa know that people do voodoo, different kinds of stuff. Do you want to follow this? For me, it's better if you believe in something that can't help you than if you start doing witchcraft. Really, it's better to do nothing like believing you are just a believer, just believing in things and you do not understand what you're believing to. Then if you're starting to searching for something that will bring you a lot of trouble. This is my thoughts. But if you want to know, you have to start to be humble and to learn and to try to understand. You dream. If you dream, how do you have control about your dreams? Can you say now I want to dream that I am a rich man and stuff? If you dream, you are normal you go out of the body. Your body is just flesh. Do you know that? We are spiritual being. Start think spiritually and you will understand spiritual. The same Isaiah, if we go to the Bible, he came and he started eating in front of his disciples to show people cannot die. The spirit cannot die. Spirit must be judged. Respect the norm, like, and not like other people say, oh, the lack of fire is the atom bombs that will come. Even innocent people that has nothing to do with the scriptures, innocent people that never had something to do with the scriptures, people that were in coma, people that were in different kinds of positions and problems, because Tatan Zambi wanted it, he brought them to show them where souls goes. Judgment of the souls, not of the human body. He took people like Ezekiel. He showed Job and all them. He showed them different kinds of stuff about planets, Abraham, different kinds of planets, different kinds of stuff. Not in flesh, in spirit. People used to take spirit from others so that this spirit can work for them. Do you know that? Do you know if people talks about spiritual bondage? Do you know that they are talking about they're taking spirit from others? If we see children are like this, where is his spirit? He has a spirit. It is gone. It is taken. It is in bondage. Do you know that? That people joking around with us here in this world? Do you know that you can sell your soul? No, there is no hell. Do you think everything is fine? Kumbaya? Tatanzambi will finish the wicked off. I tell you. One day it will be like this. We do not want Mikhael Massa to preach. Let someone others preach. Because if I preach, people have to repent. I tell you. We see. We see. And if people, there are certain people that do different kinds of stuffs. And if you start see these things, if you see someone on, he has some things here and there, and he has some things in his family so that he can become money. So women's getting pregnant and giving their kids to Satan. There's a lot of stuff people do to get the money. No, there's no hell. Of course there is, because people think, yeah, I have done so many mistakes, I have done so many things, I kill myself and then I'm free. Are you? Huh? Did the Most High not say that the death is the beginning of life? Hmm? You won't die. You won't flee from here. Your soul, we gonna catch the soul if the soul is bad. You can't flee. If your soul is good, it will do according to the manner of the Most High. Every one of us has different kinds of missions, but we are one body. This is the soul, the Mwanda, the spirit of Congo. But for the others, they also have no choice. They also do according to their manner and to their boss, Shatani. And you say there's something in the midst? Like, no, Satan is not a liar. He won't be cast out and put into fire because he is the boss. So he is the same like God. Huh? No. We used to believe in a new world, in a new everything. Everything must be clarified, purified. Everything must become new. No question no more Yeshua's reigns. And everywhere. This is also something that people I do not understand from people. Say nowhere in the Bible it's written that people will go to lack of fire. Everywhere it is written. Everywhere. He's even showing you exactly how he will judge the angels, how he will judge Satan to be in the pit. He will come again and he will throw him forever after 1,000 years. He's explaining. He's explaining everywhere. Matthew 13 and stuff, how the angels, the mission is to take people and to cast them into. He's explaining how Isaiah and all the prophets took the key out of hell and stuff. So that, because these people thought they have power. Do you know the fights we have? It's good to ask, but if you receive an answer, receive the answer, meditate on the answer, take a little bit time, and then you can ask again if you did not understand. But asking every day means like you do not want to learn. And I showed you Simon Tuko was not a normal man. Huh? He was talking about the hell in another way. And I told you the scriptures, it is hard to describe things only in the scriptures, but he made it. He explained it very well. What it means hell. He explained it in a way that no one can say no. It's not for attacking you, but if you hear something and you have understood, don't go back to the lie or don't go back to the things that you think it was. If you understood something, write it down. Next step. And even if you do not understand, it is not so bad because maybe you have understood something that I had not understand. You do not have to know everything. I'm out. Kayembo. Is something that I found for tomorrow. For tomorrow, um, for tomorrow, exactly for tomorrow. I made a video yesterday. Just put your email there, and yes, be prepared. A room without noise. Um, you know, wash. Be clean. And the best is if you want to get good revelations. No earrings. No, no here these kinds of things for women's. No, it would be even very good if you have no pants. I know it is a lot of things for women's, but a man do not wear red or black. It's not so good. This stops the Mwanda. If you come in front of the Mwanda, I think it will have there. He will have. These people will have a lot of work to on tomorrow. You know, and you have to ask certain things. To have, he will the Mwanda will talk to you and say the things that you maybe does not even know about you, but not in the form to expose, just to tell you in which position you are. You do not have to show your face. Manda knows about the name, or if you say something, they already knows. It's a far deliverance. Yeah, this means if someone is really sick or something like that, he do not have to know. He do not have to think that he can be really 100% healed directly, because it's a far deliverance. It's a far revelation. You know, but it is possible. It's possible. So if we have really sick people and stuff, and the Monda sees that, maybe we're gonna we can also help. By the way, the most of the things, because I am the Roi, the people that will see the things through me. So it's not easy to understand, but it's like this. Yeah, it's like I am the one that will do the healings and everything what they will say. I will pass it to you, and yeah, it's the first time. um I will pray a lot before I even start these things, and I did already. And yeah, this is ours. So one day if you go to certain places, this is not ours. I know the voice, I know how the things are. And yeah, this is from my side everything. Yes, you can use your car. You can use your car. Of course, you just need a place where you cannot noise, because this brothers and sisters, they will shut you down. They will shut you so that you cannot even it's like you cannot argue or do anything. And normally we had to sing. Let me find a song. This is about this 2 hours now. No, normally I have to make a song video. Maybe tomorrow. We have Shabbat already here, and normally I have to make a song video. So sing one song just to learning. Our first song will be very, very powerful, and thank you, Dodov. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah. Okay, Matondo. Kimbo Kimbo na Tatanzambi Yamazulu Kimfumu Kwakuisa. Tatanzambi, bless us, Father. We are sinners. Father, in front of you, everyone is the same, Father. In front of you, there is no older, there is no younger. Father, you have created this world with love. So peace, Father, give us always peace and show us really how we can go further. Father, we are not smart. If someone say he's smart, Father, everything will be built already. You see, even the smart people now, they have found that they found out that they are not so smart. They do not know no more what to do. And you have really said very clear, 2020, I will bind Satan, and he will have no chance no more to do what he want to do. He have no power. And what was with 2021? You said it is about destroying, and it's about many other different kinds of things coming. Father, you have promised very clear to give us rest and to show us where we can go. So, Father, if I am a liar, Father, I will say, Father, take me out of my life because my life will be not important no more. But if you have sent me, Father, give all of the people that are following, and there are not many, Father. We have 7 billion people. We have 20, 15 people here, Father. But those people that are here, Father, take a little from me and give it to them. Because, Father, you have given it to me for free, so they can have it also for free. And you have given it to me. It's not like you did not give it to me. And this is what it should be manifested to them. Because I do not have money. I do not have houses. I do not have anything, but you have given me the key. And this key is for everyone, and it is for free. Give and open their wonders. Open and bless them. Everything that was closed should be open from today till the end of their lives. And forgiven should be the things what they do. Because Tata, you have said, I have sent my disciples to do certain kinds of things. And you have sent me as well. So if we do your work, you said, you will be with us, we will be you, and we will be you will be us, and we will be you. We are representing you on earth like we have some people from us in heaven. And sorry to the people in heaven if we do not do the works according that we have to do. Father, give us more wisdom. Give us more wisdom. And please let us be humble, Father, because we are young and we are in stress and many different kinds of things is happening. Fights everywhere. So Father, please, Father, please, Father, please. Tatanzambian pungu tulendo. Open the gates that the angels can come down and so that we can do your work because we are just babies. We do not know what we do, but you know. And so, Father, help our people because it is about time our people to go home. It's about time our people to have peace. You have promised us that we are rich. You have promised us that we will find peace. You have promised us that we will have a home. You have promised us that we will find a rest and everything will be resurrected and new. It is a promise not from a man, but from you. And if you are the father of hosts of ye solely, you have to keep your promise. And that's why we are the people that will take your name and everything that you do far. And if we do reject you, Father, we should be condemned, finished off, like every one of us have tried to do all the things that you have commanded, and many from us were staying in the way because everything that you have commanded and recommended to the prophets, it was always too hard because everything what you have made us, it's good, but we are not perfect. Ta tanzambian pung mutulendo ingeta.